With Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
And we've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
And the Sky start out with the ball. Now here's Vandersloot, guarded closely. Right wing. Down low. Here's Carrington. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Pass to Melbourne. Heidemann.
6 on the shot clock.
And here's Melbourne.
Off target from three-point range.
Carrington with the ball.
And it's Malunga picking her up. Back to Carrington. Cardoso.
Vandersloot left side. Lets the three fly. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Pass to Heidemann.
And here's Malunga.
She's covered by Shorty. Count it.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Vandersloot outside. Here's Stevens.
Pass to Carrington.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
In the draft, the Seattle Storm took Dominique Malunga with the second pick.
It was their highest pick since 2016 when they took someone by the name of, I think, Brianna Stewart. That's her name? First overall? Yeah, that's it. That one worked out. The Storm got the 6'6" Malunga, an incredible prospect from France. She's got such a bright future.
Pass to Taylor. To the wing on the left. Inside.
And it's Carrington missing.
Seattle trailing here.
And here's Heidemann.
To the paint. Magdador. It's a deflection. Here's Taylor. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Stevens. Now here's Shorty. From downtown. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Samuelson. Out to the left wing.
Malunga, covered by Cardoso. Offensive board.
Here's Heidemann. It's good. And the assist that time from Ezzy Magdagor.
Give credit to Magdagor for that hoop. She made a nice pass.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Stevens. Carrington with the screen. Back to Vandersloot.
Cardoso.
Carrington. She's guarded by Samuelson.
Tremendous. We love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside.
Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
With how well Samuelson shoots it, you can forget she's 6'3", a bigger wing.
Pass to Carrington. Stevens. Carrington with the screen.
Now here is Stevens.
Defended by Magdagor.
Vandersloot, no good. Seattle leading. Now Heidemann. Pass to Magbagor. Nothing that time. She's 0 for 2.
Carrington right side.
Picked her clean. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. It's Melbourne. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to go on Shorty.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
The first one falls.
But a league loaded with shooters. Does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
One place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
Now here's Vandersloot. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one drops for her.
Quick hands in the steal, quick feet on the break.
And that's a silly error there. Coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense.
It's just giving them 3 points.
Here's Harrington. Pass to Williams. Vandersloot. Back to Williams. Tries to save it.
Malunga with the steal. Now Cook.
Samuelson outside. Melbourne.
Left side Malunga.
Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Melbourne shot is off.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Now here's Magbagor. She's covered closely. Here's Cook.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ezzy Magbagor.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Storm. They lead by 8. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
Now here's Cloud.
Sheldon outside.
Pass to Cloud. Johnson defending.
Sheldon outside.
And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Here's Cloud. Clock at 2. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark.
And here's Holmes.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
To the middle. Shot's good by Shorty.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Holmes. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Here's Cook.
She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Dolson.
Cook.
Back to Dolson. Tries yet again. And she lays it in.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Sheldon. Forced in defending.
Back to Williams.
That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Pass to Holmes.
And here's Horston.
Here's Holmes. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Sheldon outside.
Williams sets the screen. And there are the Sky with another bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Cook.
There's the three. And the Storm, another three.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
She gets it in there. And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. And it isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them.
Now here's Cloud. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams can't get it to go.
Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3 center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side.
Here's Cloud. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Holmes.
Pass to Cook.
Launches a three. The rebound by Shorty. And it's the Sky ball. It's an 18-point game. Williams sets the screen. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Few players in this league move the ball around like Cloud. The best part, she rarely turns it over.
To the inside. Dolson's shot's good.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Outside Williams.
Pass to Sheldon.
Back to Williams. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Storm. Now Heidemann. Down low. McAvoy. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
While not letting the physical defense deter her, McMagor plays with such tenacity.
Vandersloot with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Stevens.
Cardoso.
Back to Stevens. Over McMagor. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Seattle. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. To the left side wing, here's Melbourne. She's covered by Shorty. To the middle. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
I like how McGregor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Vandersloot outside.
Pass to Carrington.
Vandersloot for 3. And it's Taylor missing. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Storm running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback.
One of the blockbuster trades in recent WNBA history, Seattle trading Jewel Lloyd away in a 3-team deal.
Yeah, Jewel going to Los Angeles after 10 seasons and 5 All-Star appearances with the Storm. Seattle ends up with the 2nd pick in the 2025 draft and a 2026 first as well. That's a great haul if you ask me.
Now here's Cardoso.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time.
And here's Heidemann.
Drops in the layup off glass.
That's a great job, really, to angle her body, shield the bigger player from the ball on her way to the basket.
And you have to know how to finish like that if you're going to take it down low. And she showed all the capabilities of doing so.
Vandersloot for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And Vandersloot can make this shot, especially when the defense isn't guarding her very tightly.
And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half.
Heidemann, no good.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
Pass to Cardoso. Carrington. Screen by Cardoso.
Off target with the 3. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Inside.
Malunga, good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Pass to Cardoso.
Vandersloot. Shot clock at 6.
And the basket by Cardoso.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Here's Heidemann. She's got 5.
Malunga.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
And so it's Chicago with it. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Stevens.
Well, with the amount of emphasis on three-point shooting in this league, we see less and less two-big lineups.
Pace and space are the name of the game. You got to have a very fluid set of bigs to run 2 at a time.
And across the globe, looking at different women's and men's basketball leagues, international competitions, that seems to be the trend for every single top league. Basketball has changed. The WNBA has adjusted with everybody else.
4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
I think that was temporary insanity. I don't know.
Do you think she realizes that there's a game going on right now? Because I'm not so sure.
Taylor, that's good.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Now here's Magbagor. To the middle. Banked in off the glass.
You didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Stevens. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
Pass to Melbourne. Here's Heidemann. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Now here's Shorty.
Once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And here's Melbourne.
Five to shoot. Pass to Dolson. Over Stevens.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish her there.
And that one's good. Heidemann.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Cardoso.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
It's going to be on Dominique Malunga.
Good on that one.
While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. terrific pass.
Now Cloud. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Pass to Cardoso.
Back to Cloud. To the paint.
And the basket by Cardoso.
Amongst the best at running the pick and roll, Cloud just dissects these.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Here's Dolson. Samuelson. Vandersloot defending.
Pass to Cook.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Holmes. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Cloud. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And here's Cook.
She's got 8. Pass to Holmes. The putback.
Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Storm, opening a huge gap. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Cloud with it. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Now Shorty. From 13. The shot will not fall.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Now here's Dolson. Goes back up, and the layup is good.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Williams the screen, launches it, and it's Dolson with the rebound.
On the wing, Jordan Horson. Covered by Carrington.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. The three-pointer, no good. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter.
On the wing, Jordan Horson. Covered by Carrington.
Kept alive. Here's Dolson. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Shorty, guarded by Dolson. Now here's Shorty. She's guarded closely. Out to the wing. Chicago again missing.
Now here's Horston. Covered by Carrington.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the sky.
Couldn't hang on to it, just didn't look ready for it. You know, at least they got some room for error, but it's still a bad turnover.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Cloud. And here's Williams. Here's Holmes.
Here's Cook.
Down low.
Horston.
Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Look at Horston getting aggressive inside, working for the high percentage look.
Outside Williams. Back to Cloud.
Carrington.
They need this.
They grab their own miss.
Here's Williams. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Holmes.
Now Horston.
Covered by Carrington. Pass break Chicago. Cloud.
Carrington outside.
Cloud.
Williams sets the screen.
Goes up high post. Chicago again missing.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Pass to Horston. Cook.
To the left wing.
Now here's Horston.
And here's Holmes. No good on the triple. To the inside. Here's Cloud. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Here's Cook. Now here's Horston. Pass to Cook.
Now Holmes. Three-pointer. And the Storm miss again.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Screen by Cardoso.
Now here's Cloud. Not a lot of room. Inside.
And the basket by Cardoso.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Pass to Holmes.
Now here's Horston.
Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Screen by Cardoso.
They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Now Horston. Pass to Cook.
Down low. Cloud with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jacks up a three.
And the basket by Carrington.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been real easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss probably.
Pass to Horston.
Holmes. Clock at 6.
Here's Cook.
Bucket's good. And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.